Welcome to Zomboid. Here's going to be a 6-day speed run. If you want to see all the stats, just pause the video. It's a standard early run. Gonna go up towards downtown. Gonna find some whatever books and whatever weapons and whatever food I can find until then. If I could pick up any gas cans, so much the better. Got lucky, find a car, we'll leave it there and come back later. The first day or two of zombies is always brutal because your skills aren't very good enough yet to one-shot these guys, so it's a bit of a slog. In this run, I lean pretty heavy on the fence strat where they get to drop over the fence and you hit them in the back of the head. Learned it about day 4 that you're able to hold down the Alt key and you don't end up accidentally pushing the ones that are still standing and just about to fall, and you can actually just hit grounded foes. You're going to see how awkward this makes it and how many times I avoid death. Luckily for me, the bookstore wasn't too hard to get to. There wasn't a lot of zombies in the way, so we quickly read what we have to read, store everything upstairs so we can come back and deal with this without having encumbrance. And right beside the bookstore is that buffet, so if you can go there, you can grab yourself a couple days worth of greasy fast food to keep yourself going in the early game. Ending off day 1, I clear out the apartment so that way I can make sure we have a nice night's sleep without getting bit in the neck, and then we move on from there. Killing the zombies is getting a bit smoother since we have a bit more skill behind our short blunt objects. I'm going to shortly learn about how great spears are, and we're going to make our way up to the gas station here to start filling up these gas canisters we picked up, grab some more TV, and then get some mobility with the cars we had earlier. Almost missed carpentry, gotta head up there really quickly. Gonna find out there's a nice surprise for me waiting in the next room. Well, my dream come true. True naked chick sitting beside me while I'm watching TV, but we got no time for that. Gonna go fill up all these gas canisters and head back. Turns out there's way too many zombies in the downtown core that got here while I was filling up the gas tank, so I have to clear out a lot of space. I'm going to end up way down in the suburbs here, hopefully grab a night's sleep, and find out one missed push is sometimes all it takes to get a nice little bite, which is going to be a pain to deal with my hammer for the rest of the day. So for the next day, I've got that other car, much faster. I'm going to go fuel that thing up, and I'm going to find out just how great the spear is, especially when you're a repairman and you got those nice maintenance skills.
Some useless time, and if I'd seen her then and there, I would have asked her to be mine. Ooh, something to talk about. Ooh, someone to dream about. I'm going home alone with only trouble on my mind. I've roamed the streets 1,000 times, but a girl is hard to find. I've learned my lesson oh so well. There's only one thing I have found. When nothing else remains to do, you should just stick to your own kind. Ooh, something to talk about. Ooh, someone to dream about. Ooh, something to talk about.
Since I was so hurt, I mostly just searched the suburbs and start this next day fresh, hopefully with a bit easier time swinging the hammer or grabbing some spears. Unfortunately, I took more on than I think I could handle, and it almost killed me. And because I still didn't learn my lesson, I head up to the fancy part of the suburbs up north of town. I thought about it, and I'm like, that'd be a nice place for a base, because those super high iron fences really make it hard for zombies to sneak in. I set up a Congo line in one of the houses here. It's actually a pretty sweet idea. I clear out the glass from one of the windows, I bring them in through the front door, hop through the window, and then get to hit them all as they fall down. The machete was a nice find, but I've seriously got to sit down and heal. This was way too much effort, and I almost died 4 times. So I'm going to read some books, quickly up my carpenter skill, and just sit down and wait out the day and let myself get better. Today is the day I find out how great spears are when you have the repairman +3 to maintenance. This is amazing. I don't know why I wasn't doing this earlier. Two things. This is the day where I get too cocky. I told you before about how if you hold down the Alt key, you automatically hit the grounded guys and avoid the guys that are still standing. Well, that's great, but once you get past about 6 zombies, it's too easy for them to overcome you, and so you should really be more conservative with this. But hey, it was a good speed run. It was there while it lasted. We learned 2 things that's going to make the next run so much easier.